Recently, I got some Pokemon cards graded for the first time. If you're not aware, grading means you ship a card off to a company like PSA, and they will look at the edges, they'll look at the colors, they'll look at the alignment, they'll look at those type of things to check the quality of the card, and then they'll give it a number ranking based on 1 through 10. Then once they've ranked it, they put it in a plastic case, sealing it away forever like Han Solo and Carbonite, only probably harder to get out of. And depending on the grade level, also depends on how much a card is worth. And so if you've got a valuable card, it tends to be something you want to get graded, because in doing so, it will tell you its actual value. But the 2 cards I shipped off were these 2. Now, this one is one I got for my birthday from my friend Brendan. And it's just, I love Snorlax, and it's a valuable Snorlax card. And this one's an Arcanine. That was also just one I wanted to try. Now, the crazy thing is with this card, ungraded, outside of this box, is worth $90 right now. But if you get it graded, and the grade is lower than a certain number, it actually loses value based on the grade you get. So if it's less than an 8, it has less value than if it's not graded at all. It can go up to $200-$300 if it's graded to a certain level. And I was really hoping for like a 9 or a 10. It came back as an 8. And honestly, it's kind of at a point where if I'm basing the value of this solely on how it's been graded, it can actually lose value. And it reminded me of this verse in Galatians 1:10 that says, "Am I now trying to win the approval of human beings or of God? Am I trying to please people? If I were still trying to please people, I would not be a servant of Christ." The reality is this card was always meaningful to me because it was a birthday present from a good friend. And them putting a monetary and number value on it didn't change the value, but it changed how I'm supposed to perceive it. I'm going to tell you this. Don't let your value be determined because of what other people assign it to. Your value is already determined. God already told you how valuable you are through the fact that he gave you Jesus Christ. And if you let any other circumstance, achievement, failure, or accomplishment determine your value, you might end up, you will end up lowering your own value based on the actual value you already have in Jesus. This has been a Faith and Fandom Bite Size. If you enjoyed this, head on over to faithandfandom.org, where you can find more than 200 free-to-read geeky devotionals at any point in time. We've got more than a dozen books in the series on Amazon, and you can always find us wherever you find podcasts by searching Faith and Fandom. But thank you for joining me in finding God in geek culture.